Good afternoon, dear shareholders. I, S.K. Radhakrishnan, Company Secretary, welcome you all to the 44th Annual General Meeting of our company being held through video conference. I am participating in this meeting from registered office located at 34A Kamaraj Road, Coimbatore 641018. I would like to take you through points regarding the participation through video conferencing at this meeting. The facility of joining the AGM through video conference or other audio visual means is being made available for the 1000 members as first come first serve basis. All members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode to avoid any disturbance arising from background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of the meeting. The company has received a request from my 5 members to register themselves as speakers during the meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open to these members to ask questions. The moderator will facilitate the session once the chairman opens for questions. The speaker shareholder will thereafter be unmuted by the host. To start speaking, the shareholder is requested to click the video on button. If the shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, the shareholder can speak through the audio mode. While speaking, we request the speakers to use earphones so that they are clearly audible, minimize any noise in the background, ensure that Wi-Fi is not connected to any other devices, no other background applications are running, and there is a proper lighting to have good video and audio experience. If there are any connectivity problems at speaker's end, we would ask the next speaker to join. We would like to request each speaker to kindly limit the speech to 3 minutes. During the AGM, if a member faces any technical issue, he may contact the helpline number 02248867000, which is also mentioned in the AGM notice. Thank you. Now I request Sri Sanjay Jayavardhanelu, Chairman, to commence with the proceedings of the meeting.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you all to the 44th AGM of the company. I, Sanjay Jayavardhanelu, the Chairman of the company, am attending the meeting via VC from my residence in Coimbatore. The meeting is being conducted through video conferencing facilities in accordance with the framework issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs through their circulars issued from time to time and SEBI listing obligations and disclosure requirements and regulations. I also wish to state that the proceedings of this meeting are being recorded and will be posted on the website of the company. Before we start with the main proceedings of the meeting, I take great pleasure in introducing my fellow board members and executives and request each one of them after my introduction to identify themselves. Firstly, I would like to note that the directors who are physically present at the registered office of Coimbatore, located at 34A Kamaraj Road, Coimbatore 641018. They are Sri B. Lakshmi Narayana, Independent Director, Chairman of the Audit Committee, Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and member of the CSR. Thank you. Ms. Shivali Jayavardhanelu, Non-Independent, Non-Executive Director. Sri Gopinath Bala, Independent Director, Member of the Audit Committee, Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and CSR Committee. Thank you. I think Mr. Gopinath Bala is not there as yet, is it?
Yes, sir, he's on the way, sir. We'll join in
Okay.
in 2 minutes.
Right. So we'll give him the, once he's here, we'll take him confirm.
Yes.
Sri Arun Selvaraj, Independent Director, Member of the Audit Committee and Nomination and Remuneration Committee. Thank you. Sri G. Mani, Managing Director and Member of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee, Share Transfer Committee, and Chairman of the CSR Committee.
Sir, Mr. Gopinath Bala, sir. Thanks.
Yes. Welcome, Mr. Bala. We just called your name out, so we'll take you as present. I would now like to introduce the directors who are participating in this annual general meeting through video conferencing. We have with us Justice Srimati Chitra Venkatraman, Independent Director, member of the Stakeholders Relationship Committee and CSR Committee, is attending the meeting from Chennai. Thank you.
Thank you.
The executives participating in this meeting from the registered office of the company are Mr. C.V. Venkatesh, the CFO, Mr. S.K. Radhakrishnan, the company secretary, Mr. Sri Ravi Sam, non-executive director, member of Audit Committee, Nomination and Remuneration Committee, and Share Transfer Committee, is unable to attend the meeting and has sought leave of absence. Apart from the directors, the CFO and the company secretary, Sri T.S. Anantatirthan of Ms. Subhachar and Srinivasan, the statutory auditors, Sri M.R.L. Narasimha, the secretarial auditor, and Sri M.D. Selvaraj, scrutinizer, are also participating in this meeting from their respective locations. The key executives of the company have also joined the meeting from their respective locations. We have the requisite quorum, and the quorum being present through video conferencing to conduct and proceed the meeting. Since the notice of the AGM, along with the financial statements and the director's report, is already circulated to all the members, I take them as read. I wish to state that I am satisfied with the facilities provided to the members of the company for participating in this meeting through video conferencing. The company has taken all efforts feasible under the circumstances to enable the members to participate and vote on the items being considered in the meeting. As I am not feeling well today, I would request the company secretary to go ahead with the statutory and Mr. Mani, the managing director, to read my chairman's speech. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Confirmation of quorum and statement of statutory information. Participation of members through video conference is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. Quorum being present, I now call this meeting to order. Since there is no physical attendance of members, the requirement of appointing proxies is not applicable. The registers, as required under the Companies Act 2013, have been made available electronically for inspection by the members during the AGM. Members seeking to inspect such documents can send their request to secretary@vama.com during the course of AGM. Members who have not yet voted through remote e-voting can cast their vote during the meeting through e-voting facility. As there are no qualifications or comments or remarks in the statutory audit report and secretarial audit report for the financial year ended 31st March 2026, I take the same as read. With the presence of valid quorum, the meeting is in order. Now I request the Managing Director Sri G. Mani to deliver the chairman's speech on behalf of Sri Sanjay Jayavardhanavelu, Chairman.
Dear shareholders, it's a pleasure to welcome you all to the 44th Annual General Meeting of Super Sales India Limited. Your presence and continued support are deeply valued. The annual accounts, director's report, management discussions and analysis report, and the corporate governance report for the financial year ended 31st March 2026 have been with you for the statutory period. With your permission, I take them as read. The global economy grew at a moderate pace in 2025, supported by easing inflation and resilient labor markets. However, rising trade barriers, geopolitical tensions, and elevated policy uncertainty continue to weigh on investment and global trade. Advanced economies recorded modest growth, while emerging market and developing economies continued to outperform, with South Asia remaining the fastest growing region. India is estimated to have recorded GDP growth of approximately 7.7% in the financial year 2025-26, reinforcing its position as one of the fastest growing major economies. Growth was driven by strong private consumption, sustained public capital expenditure, and a robust service sector. Stable macroeconomic fundamentals, a healthy banking system, and continued infrastructure development provided a firm foundation. Moderating inflation enabled the Reserve Bank of India to reduce the policy repo rate by 50 basis points, providing further support to investment and consumption. We believe India's growth story remains intact, while external risks such as weaker global demand and rising trade protectionism remain. The country's strong domestic fundamentals, ongoing structural reforms, and favorable demographics position it well to sustain this momentum over the medium term. Delving into your company's performance. Your company recorded a turnover of rupees 410.54 crores during the year under review, as against rupees 403.77 crores in the previous year. More importantly, your company earned a profit after tax of rupees 3.57 crore, as against a loss of rupees 1.76 crores in the previous year. This turnaround reflects the collective efforts across the three divisions, and I am pleased to take you through each of them. The agency division. Agency division performed steadily in a year shaped by geopolitical uncertainties, changing tariff policies, and cautious customer investment decisions. Focused market development, sustained principal customer engagement enabled the division to maintain its market presence and secure business opportunities. The division recorded a turnover of rupees 18.01 crore as against rupees 17.46 crores and a profit before interest and tax of rupees 8.04 crores as against rupees 7.88 crores in the previous year. Textile division. The textile division delivered an improved performance during the year. An enhanced product mix and continued focus on value-added yarns strengthened the bottom line. The temporary reduction in customs duty on key raw materials provided additional support. The division recorded a revenue of rupees 335.81 crore as against 332.57 crores, while profit before interest and tax improved to rupees 10.28 crores from rupees 1.26 crores in the previous year. Engineering division. The engineering division returned to profitability during the year. While revenue growth was partly constrained by customer postponement of delivery schedules, the division continued to invest in capacity expansion to support future growth. The division recorded revenue of rupees 64.91 crores as against rupees 60.62 crores and earned a profit before interest and tax of rupees 1.38 crores as against a loss of rupees 1.57 crores in the previous year. Looking ahead, the outlook across all three divisions is encouraging, supported by a favorable policy environment, improving demand conditions, and your company's continued investments in capacity and capability. Agency division. We remain optimistic about the prospects for the textile machinery industry. The easing of tariff barriers, continued government initiatives to strengthen manufacturing and exports, and rising demand for energy efficient and automated machinery are expected to stimulate fresh investments across the textile value chain. Your company is well positioned to capitalize on these opportunities. Textile division. The outlook of the textile division is positive. The extension of the customs duty exemption on key raw materials imports until October 2026 is expected to improve raw material availability and support cost competitiveness. while volatility in raw material and yarn prices may continue to influence margins in the near term, strengthening export opportunities and easing tariff-related uncertainties are expected to support business sentiment. Engineering division. We see a clear opportunity in the gear and gearbox space, increasing industrialization, infrastructure development, and continued government focus on railways, renewable energy, mining, defense, and capital goods are expected to drive sustained demand for power transmission solutions. Your company remains focused on leveraging its manufacturing capabilities and customer relationships to deliver long-term growth. Financial result for the quarter ended 30th June 2026. During the quarter ended 30th June 2026, your company recorded a turnover of rupees 112.30 crores against rupees 98.83 crores during the same period last year. The profit after tax for the quarter was rupees 9 crores as against rupees 1.76 crores in the corresponding quarter of the previous year. Acknowledgement. We thank our shareholders, banks, principals, and customers for their continued support. Your belief in your company strengthens our commitment to raise the bar consistently. We thank the employees at all levels for their continued contribution towards your company's progress. Their dedication and commitment remain the foundation upon which the company stands. I join you in looking forward to a future of greater prosperity. I request you to join me in invoking the blessings of Goddess Lakshmi. Thank you for all attending the meeting. Thank you, sirs.
Next is voting process information. I would like to mention that as per the company 2013 and SEBI regulations, the company had provided the members with the facility to cast their vote on all the resolutions as set out in the notice of the AGM through the remote e-voting system administered by NSDL during the period from 9 a.m. on 17th July 2026 to 5 p.m. on 19th July 2026. The facility for voting at the meeting is also provided to the members present in the meeting who have not yet cast their votes through remote e-voting. Members may please go to the voting page of NSDL e-voting website and cast their vote while at the same time watch the proceedings of the meeting. Sri MD Selvaraj, Company Secretary in practice, has been appointed as scrutinizer to scrutinize the e-voting and remote e-voting process in a fair and transparent manner. Since the AGM is held through video conference and the resolutions mentioned in the notice convening the AGM have already put to vote through remote e-voting, there will be no proposing and seconding of resolutions. Members may note that there is no voting by show of hands at this AGM. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the AGM notice for seamless participation and voting during the meeting. Now we will take up the resolutions as set out in the notice. Item number 1, adoption of annual financial statement. Financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2026, including the report of the Board of Directors and auditors, have already been provided to the members. Item number 2, declaration of dividend. The board has recommended a final dividend of rupees 2.5, 25% per equity share. Item number 3, the appointment of Sri Sanjay Jayavardhanavelu, PIN number 00004505, who retires by rotation, being eligible and offer himself for reappointment. Item number 4, appointment of Mrs. S. Krishnamurthy & Co., Chartered Accountant, as statutory auditors of the company for a period of 5 years with effect from 2026 to 27. Item number 5, approve the material related party transaction with LMW Limited. Item number 6, ratification of remuneration payable to the cost auditor. The text of the resolutions along with the explanatory statement is provided in the notice circulated to the members. Next is Q&A session. Now we will take questions from the shareholders. Shareholders who have already registered as speakers will allowed to speak. Members are requested to keep their questions brief and specific. The moderator will facilitate this question on the video feature. The moderator will announce the name of the speaker shareholder and unmute him. Also, questions sent by email to the company, if any, will also be answered towards the end. In case the speaker shareholder has any connectivity issues, the questions from the next shareholder will be taken up. However, at the end, one more chance will be given to the shareholders who have connectivity issue to ask questions or express their views. In this regard, the company has received requests from 5 shareholders to register as speaker shareholder. Now I request moderator to unmute Mr. Prabjot Singh Sahani. Okay, then we will take up the next shareholder, Mr. Himanshu Anilbhai Trivedi.
Hello, I'm audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Please.
Am I audible? Yeah,
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Good afternoon, all of you. Respected Chairman, Sanjay sir, and other board directors sitting with us. Myself, Himanshu Trivedi from Gujarat, Vadodara. First of all, thank you to our company secretary, SK Radhakrishnan, who is be sending the soft copy, even the hard copy of the AGM notice well in advance, which is full of information, fact, figure, and place, which is easy to follow, easy to understand. So I am thankful to you and your entire secretary. Report is nicely prepared. All corporate governors are covered in the AGM notice. So I don't have more question because I have full faith on board and their working. I have already sent my question and query to the email well in advance with the save the time of AGM and give the opportunity to speak my race speaker shareholder. I support all agenda items, sir. Sir, as a speaker, I have still a few questions. What is the market share we have in domestic as well as in international market? My second query, what will be the profit sharing ratio coming financial year? I wish good luck and bright future for coming financial, coming festival. Thank you to allow me to speak. Thank you, sir. Please, sir, uh, please care of small shareholders, sir. After AGM, sir. Thank you to allow me to speak, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I
Thank you,
think
sir.
you want me to answer this or then later we do the whole thing?
So then we will take all the questions, then we will answer it.
Yeah.
Okay. Moderator, please mute Mr. Himanshu Trivedi, then unmute Mr. J. Abhishek.
Can you hear me, sir? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir, first of all, sir, I think the camera is not being enabled by the moderator. Yes, now it's enabled. Anyhow, so first of all, I congratulate the management on the eve of annual general body meeting. So trust all is well with you and your family in this challenging situation. Our company deserves much more respect than the current market cap after completing more than a decade of successful operations, profitability, and becoming one of the strongest brand in the respective segment. Sir, I would like to know what steps have been taken by the management to reduce the other expenses, legal professional charges, and the audit fees. And then we can see that our company is being categorized under the ASM LT stage 1 category in the Bombay Stock Exchange. What steps have been taken by the management to overcome the same or to write to the authorities of Bombay Stock Exchange to remove this thing from our company? And reason behind that, sir. And then our EPS is good, 35.17. I do appreciate that, sir. And EPS is and return on equity is only 1.75. So what proactive steps is the management taking to improve the same in the years to come? I would like to know from you, sir. Then I would request the management to kindly arrange for a planned visit for the shareholders as and when it is feasible. And if we are requesting for the past 1 or 2 years, management has not considered, I would request you to kindly do the needful in the upcoming year. Then nothing much to us, sir. Hope that the company takes all our questions in the right spirit. I wish the company and the board of directors a great success and prosperity in the coming future. And thank you for giving the opportunity, sir. Hope to see you in the upcoming hybrid AGM next year. Try to consider hybrid AGMs in the years. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now, moderator, mute Mr. J. Abhishek and unmute Mr. Krunal Pankaj Shah.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I have a few questions. So first question is, what is our capex plan for next year, FY27? The second question is on the engineering division. So what are the steps being taken to grow the engineering division outside of the LMW group? And also, what are the new products that we plan to launch in the engineering division? And the third question is on the stake that LMW had. So LMW sold around 10% stake in our company to the promoters this year. So do we also plan to sell the LMW stake to promoters? That is also a question. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, moderator, mute Mr. Krunal Shah and unmute Mr. Keshav Garg. Sir, okay. So then one more chance to Mr. Prabjot Singh Sahani. Please unmute him. Okay, then both the shareholders are not available, and we will move. This concludes the question session. We will take respond the answers.
Yeah, first of all, gentlemen, thank you for the faith imposed by all of you in the management. I really appreciate that a great deal. I'll answer these questions in different ways. There is a certain concept or a market cap for a textile mill. A textile mill cannot make extraordinary profits, but on a long sustainable basis, it can survive. It will survive and grow. So what our company has done is to introduce this engineering segment into the business. So if we feel that bringing in this gearbox, as Mr. Mani said, for your high-end defense, your high-end trains, locomotive, and your infrastructure is the area which we're looking into. Now, there we came into product category and also catalogs. And we realized very soon that that's not the business for us. So we put together a new team now where we will attack all these 4 or 5 areas to bring a brand name into the high-end gearbox division. The investments in the textile side, what you're seeing is mainly on some modernization and lot of automation. We believe that we have to automate because even if you notice, there's a lot of production being lost with the scarcity of workers, and it's only going to get worse in the future. So all our investments in the textile side are going for automation and also for new fiber development. So that will also bring us the bottom line to be higher than just your cotton fibers. So 2 things are being done. It's already being done. 8,000 spindles are running on specialty fibers, giving us better profitability and also visibility, and also the automation. The investments on the engineering side is to fill the gap of technology. So today we are buying out everything. It doesn't make sense. So we need to have our own infrastructure in many of these things. And I think we'll soon be, self-sufficient on the technology side. So hopefully in a year or 2, one might see that the company SSIL may not be looked on just a yarn company. And therefore, obviously, the valuations also will change. That is our clear-cut focus. The second point is the company, yes, had sold some stake to the promoter. And as of now, there is no idea as of now to sell the stake of LMW in super sales to the promoter as of now. So I think these would cover a lot of the overall questions. Mr. Mani, you want to take on?
Yes, sir. So, some of the answers, our chairman has given a clear answer for every question in a short and brief way. We would like to give 1 or 2 points in addition to what sir was saying. The yarn business is showing improvement during the year, supported by better market offtake following tariff normalization and the expected benefits arising from various free trade agreements. The industry outlook has become more encouraging. This point we wanted to say. And during the year, the company produced approximately 8,000 tons of yarn, comprising cotton yarn as well as man-made fibers. The company has 2 manufacturing units in textile in Coimbatore. The agency division, owing to the market, the textile mills' performances are becoming better. We also foresee some better order inflow in the future. Engineering division, as sir was mentioning, will continue to focus on manufacture of medium and heavy duty gearboxes and gears. And it has only one branch in Coimbatore. The capex we are planning for about 17 crores last year, of which 11 crores was spent in gears. That's what our chairman was also mentioning. We are focusing more on the engineering division. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So I think that concludes the questions, Ms. Radhakrishnan. And as
Yes.
the shareholder said, anything written would be also gone into detail, and we can send a detailed answer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank
you. Then next is information on voting results and concluding remarks. Members may note that the e-voting facility on the NSDL platform will remain open for the next 15 minutes to enable those shareholders who have not cast their vote and would like to cast their vote. The results would be declared after considering both remote e-voting and e-voting during the meeting, not later than 2 working days, and the consolidated scrutinizer report will be placed in the company's website. The results will also be intimated to the stock exchange in which company's equity shares are listed. The resolutions as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to receipt of the requisite number of votes. Arrangements have been made for the distribution of dividend through HDFC Bank if the said resolution is passed by the members. The dividend will be paid only through paid within 30 days after the deducting of applicable tax at source. I wish to thank all the shareholders who have joined this meeting through video conference. I also wish to extend a warm thanks to all our directors who have joined this meeting. With your consent, we would like to leave the meeting and request all the shareholders to stay safe and take care of themselves and family. I hereby declare the meetings as closed. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Sir, can we end the meeting for all?
Yes, we can end up, sir.
Tech support stop recording and then end the meeting for all.